video is starting off kind of climactic. However, I live pretty close to Richmond International Raceway, so we're gonna street the car to the street legal event, and it should be a good time. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully I don't get pulled over, and yeah, I'll update y'all. So yeah, this should be pretty fun. I got my little sister in here with me, and it should be about a 10-15 minute drive to the track. Like I said, we live really close, so the cops shouldn't give us too much of a problem, and I'm sure it'll get a lot of looks, which will be fun. Very exciting for me because it's not often at all that I get to street drive this car. This might be my 3rd time ever, and so yeah, hopefully it goes well. Just got through the driver's meeting, and as you can see, we're already stacked up, looking good. We should start driving pretty soon. The track's looking fun as always, and yeah, I'm excited to get back behind the wheel. Hopefully the competition goes well, and hopefully the car performs well, and see what happens. So it's been a little bit since my last update. Essentially what's been going on is last week I blew a turbo driving at Southampton Motor Speedway, and yesterday we were on a dyno with a new turbo that we got put on the car, and we're tuning it. It's making a little bit more power now than it was before. However, I started running out of fuel pressure from the fuel pump. We were maxing it out, and so this morning we were trying to wire in a second pump that is already in the hanger of a tank. However, we couldn't get it to cooperate with us. We're not sure why yet. So we're just going to try to stick with the single pump for now and see if it can work with me, because I want to go get some laps in and practice for the competition today. So hopefully I'm about to go on track, see how the track feels, and hopefully all goes well. Alright, so we're basically 2 hours into driving time by now. We just, like I mentioned in the clip before, hopefully the single pump can just work on its own for now until we can figure out what's going on with the second one and why it's wanting to give us a hard time. So we're just going to go out, feel the track out, and then, like I said, hopefully I can still drive the car on just the one fuel pump. And yeah, see how that goes. session in the 240, did a few laps, and the car, I noticed it was running quite a bit hot, more so than usual. We always have a hard time keeping this motor cool, but even on idle, just trying to sit and let the car cool down, it was having a hard time getting back down to operating temperature. So what I'm thinking is when we were bleeding the coolant a few days ago, we probably left a few air pockets in the system and it's not able to cool itself down efficiently. However, I was able to get a few good laps with the boy Danny, some good tandems with him, and so far feeling good in the car. Just gonna let it sit for a second, then pop the system open for coolant, and then check and see if there's anything that I can tell that's wrong. Just got the car started with the bleeder on it, and already seeing quite a few bubbles having come up in the water. So obviously there is a decent amount of air still in the coolant system, which would explain why I think the car is getting cooled. So we're gonna finish up bleeding this and then hopefully get back out on track. Alright, I think we managed to get all the air out. We bled it for a while until we stopped seeing any bubbles come out, period. Just trying to make sure it was completely, you know, just trying to make sure it was completely bled out, no more air stuck in the system or anything. And then we're going to test it now and see if the temperature acts as if it normally does. And hopefully the car should be okay for the competition we have coming up. So, see how it goes. As it should, everything worked like normal, and the car obviously got up to temperature fast because, you know, Jay-Z stuff. But once we were able to get the air out of the system, it was able to get back down to temperature fairly quickly, which is what I'm used to. And now we're in line for qualifying. See how that goes. Everybody has 2 runs, so I'm going to try to do one safe and then maybe one cool one, and we'll make it into the show because there's not a whole lot of drivers. Should be pretty chill and just here to have a good time. Baby. If we take a look at the bracket here, you see that I'm right there at the top, #1 qualifier. First battle, I have a buy run, and we'll see how it goes from there. Super hyped to say that I got first place. That's awesome. Proud of my run, and I'm glad that it put me where I am now. Hopefully the competition can follow the same route, and maybe tonight I'll be on the top of the podium again. You never know. Anyways, for now, that's what's going on. I'll see y'all later. About to go out for driver introductions. I got 2 of my favorite girls in here with me. Umbrella girls, my girlfriend and my little sister on her lap. Driver introduction should be pretty fun, pretty funny. And then going into the top 16 with a buy run. Ignore them. Should be a good night.
Speaking of small, don't give this man anything to drink because he's underage, ladies and gentlemen. He may be 16 years old, but he is here to party. Nissan S13 stage wheels. Give it up for Jacob Duncan.
place. Buddy Zach here got second place. I taught him everything he knows. Check out this cool trophy.
Trophies, baby.
Yeah, proud of him. Fun comp. Kind of sad I didn't get first, but hey, it was still a good time and put on a show. And check out this lineup here. Sean Murphy in the back. Sean got first. Up against Reese Marin for fourth place. I ended up making a weird bobble in my lead, which I'm not the proudest of. Tried to throw down in the chase. I was on his door, but the judges ended up seeing it his way, which can't blame him. Anyways, had fun, and keep driving for a little bit longer after this. But bye for now. Talk to you later.